What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Jeremy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another part of Milf Manor. I'm trying to get as much of these out as I can. Might be episode 4 when I'm finally caught up. Might be episode 5, to be perfectly honest. But in between my Last of Us, Velma, G Gundam, I'm going to try to put out some of my Milf Manor reviews. So, here we go. This show is so weird, so insane, and yes, it came out to this week that Kelly, God, why do I actually care about these people? Kelly is a raging bitch. And to start off this episode, we have our next challenge. It's the secrets, and I learned the big thing about pink eye and how an individual got pink eye. It was interesting. I'm trying to censor because I know eventually YouTube's gonna hit me for some of the things I have to say. But let's get into it. So, we start off, and there's a stupid thing. Everybody's all, oh, yay, drinking heavily. It's the next morning. Everybody is drinking excessively. And they're chit-chatting about, you got Kelly wanting to get with Jose and Paula being there, interfering with everything. But Kelly really wants to get with Jose. And that does boil over this week. I'll admit it. Kelly being a raging coont. Paula's not into it. She's definitely not into Jose getting with Kelly because she thinks Kelly is a mean person, is too powerful in her presence. And Jose's like, I really like Kelly. He likes Kelly. He likes Kelly because, well, let's be honest, her assets are always out. And they do make comments about that. And it's a creepy moment when Kelly is talking with her son about her assets, about her headlights always being out, and Kelly responds with, yes, you didn't have a problem with it when you were a kid. When you were a baby. You were very thirsty, baby. Ew. Why? Why is this a thing? So, again, everybody's getting sloshed, and Kelly desires Jose's baby batter. She wants that stuff deep inside her. But pretty soon we get the announcement of, we have the ladies conversing back and forth about other guys on how they see some very attractive men, but they don't want to be the ones that go and approach them. So they would like the men to come approach her, and it shouldn't be them having to do all the leading. I don't remember what was going on here, to be fair, but I'm trying to skip to the challenge. Because the challenge is very, very interesting. And here it is. So everybody gets together, and it's challenge time. So I'll address what the challenge is. And I don't know how I feel about the show doing the challenge like 5 minutes in, getting the challenge over with, and then going straight to drama. I like the build up. Save the challenge towards like the middle. Anyways, the challenge for this week, or this episode, is Deep Dark Secrets, or Wall of Secrets. So every contestant is going to have to go up to this wall, pick out a secret, and then try to figure out if it's your son's secret or not your son's secret. The goal here is, though, if in order to win, you have to do both your mom and your son. So neither one of them can get the secret correct. Simple enough. Basically, throw your craziest secret out there, and it's up to both of you to try to get it wrong. If you guess the correct answers, you lose. if anybody guesses the correct answer. So if the mom guesses the correct answer, or if the son, guesses the correct answer. Simple enough. And there is some secrets up there. We don't get all of them, but I had to pull up a Reddit because I couldn't remember all the secrets. And I still don't know whose secrets go with who. Well, there's some secrets we don't get, but we have slept with BF's friend. Slept with best friend's son. So your son's best friend after drinking. Okay. Kissed friend who became bi. Okay. Slept with boyfriend's friend after drinking. BF's friend after drinking. Yeah. Forgot name of terrible 23-year-old hookup. Grinded on a grandma that liked it. Dated my son's middle school teacher. Sex on the beach. Sex with son's friend. We'll get back to that one. Michelin star stranger sex. So they have sex in the bathroom, I believe. Hit it and quit it. Sex in the elevator. 7-girl 7-girl fun time. We then have quickie on yacht with girl I just met. Threesome with 2 girls at mom's house. Son's friend tried to kiss me behind his back. One night stand with a 29-year-old. Not that bad, but well, I skipped one. One of them is somebody got pink eye. Somebody got pink eye eating rump. Eating back there. Yes. And that will be the title of this episode. Pink eye. Hi. And, you know, everybody gets up there, they guess it and everything. Well, they're trying to guess who gets what, and everybody's like, you know, that's my son, that's my mom, that's my things of that nature. There's some moms like, that better not be my boy. And some sons are like, I pray to God that's not my mom. Here they are, a wall of secrets, you know, simple enough. I'm trying to think. When do some of these? Yes, I started dating a couple of women, but they were both just a hit it and quit it. I never called them again. Something like that. Simple enough. I got April trying to figure it out. She points out, and a lot of people point that one out, that's probably my son, or they all saw the don't sleep with your son's friend. A lot of the moms pointed out that that's a bad idea. I'm just going to skip through a lot of the guessing, because it's a lot of, that better not be my boy. Simple enough. Paula is guessing. I don't think we get, I'm having to look at this. I don't think we get Paula, other April, Ricky, and Jose's get secrets. I don't think we get those. We get Billy and Stephanie, and we get a lot of people's secrets that come out. So now we're at the end, and they're all sitting down. They're drinking a lot because this show wants their contestants to be hammered beyond belief. Just sloshed. And we get everybody's secrets. And, you know, they go down the list. Simple enough. Oh, wait, no, this is the in-between, just before everything, and we'll come back to that. That is an explosion waiting to happen. So, sitting down, everybody's chit-chatting away, having fun, and the secret time begins. Let's see. Again, I have all the secrets pulled up, because I don't remember whose secret was what all the time, but I have a lot of them. I had to pull them up because it is so interesting. And I'll start off with these two. They win. They don't guess each other's secrets. That being said, this is older April. This is her son Gabriel. Their secrets. April slept with best friend's friend after drinking. Gabriel kissed friend that turned out to be bi. Yes. He kissed his best friend. It was a dude. He just gave him a little peck on the lips. And then it turned out he was bi. Man, that was interesting. I do think this dude is not... I don't think he's the straightest one there. One of the straight ones there. I really don't. There's a couple of them that I'm pretty sure are gay. And April, man, you got way too much work done, lady. Let's see, where am I at next? Let's see, okay, here. It was Charlene and Harrison next, and Charlene is New Jersey mom. Harrison's the big blonde dude, chiseled features. This is also when we get found out what Harrison's old job was. And again, this is the mom and son whose daughter and sister passed away, and they're here mainly because they want to do this in her memory. That's why Harrison wants to lay tons of pipe down on old women in honor of her. And the mom wants to get tender sloshed in honor of her daughter that passed away. Well, Charlene and Harrison. Charlene's secret was she forgot the name of a terrible 23-year-old hookup. A 23-year-old boy. She forgot his name. Didn't matter, he was bad in bed. Harrison, though, and they lose because Mama got Harrison's right because it was way too easy because she knew Harrison's former job as a male stripper. Harrison, I grinded on a grandma and she liked it. That is not the worst. It gets worse. But again, not that bad. Next, we have our lovely... I think this is... let me try to find it. Yes, Shauna and Ryan, I think. I think it was their turn. Let me go. No, it was Billy... It was Stephanie and Billy next. Yep. Okay, they do have the list right. Stephanie and Billy, they guessed wrong. So they... Well, no, they both guessed correctly, so they lost. Like, they knew each other too well. Stephanie's secret. Our other lovely jalapeno. Stephanie dated Billy's middle school teacher. Okay. That's kind of an easy secret. Billy had sex on the beach. Okay. And some of the ladies, after they figured out Billy had sex on the beach, they were like, I want to get with that. I want to get with that. This was a very interesting approach. Just all the secrets. Oh, but remember, we still have sex with son's best friend and Pink Eye coming up. And that's about to come out. I think we already did this. This was Harrison and everything figuring out. Where are we trying to get it? Okay, so we're going to jump to Kelly. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. So Kelly and Joey. Kelly's secret was, and they both got this, I think they got this right. I think. I could be getting this wrong. No, they got this wrong. So Kelly's secret was she slept with a Michelin star stranger over in Europe. Just some random dude that she slept with in the bathroom. Joey's secret was the hit it and quit it. 2 girls that he just dated to hit it and quit it. God, these are awful human beings. Continuing to laugh, all these secrets coming out. We're about to get to some of the big ones. The bigger reveals. Oh, here we go. Shauna and Ryan. So, Shauna, being the mom right here, I believe they got it right. or they got it wrong. I think they got it wrong, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because only 3 of them got it wrong, so they ended up winning, and the rest of them got it right. Shauna's secret. She had sex in the elevator. Not that bad. Kind of raunchy. Not that bad. Ryan's secret. It was his birthday. And he got to have 7 ladies come over and have fun with him. And his mom says, man, I knew my son was a man whore, but I didn't know he was that big of a man whore. And all the dudes saw Ryan at that point in time as their champion. I saw him as, man, you had a fun time. These are some interesting secrets, though. But we're saving the best for last here. We're saving the best for last, because I can't get over this one. Came down to So Young and her boy Jimmy. We skipped over some of them, so we don't know all their secrets, but this was the last one that came out. Jimmy is our pink eye boy. Jimmy is a rump eater who got pink eye from doing it. And he described how he got pink eye, and it was very visual. Very, how do I say, raunchy. Up and down, left and right, back and forth. And because of his secret, the lady he was hitting on, Paula, comes out and says, I'm no longer interested in Jimmy. Because that stuff's nasty. And I don't blame her. Oh, Paula and Stephanie, they're the only attractive ones here. Let's be real. So, we then get So Young's secret. And So Young's secret kind of shatters everything. And causes some drama. Best picture I can get right now. So Young's secret is she slept with Jimmy's best friend. Wow. And because of that secret, I don't know how much of this is actually overperformance, how much of this is actually scripted, because it gets out there. And also, I kind of feel bad for So Young because she's actually getting hate on internet for her secret, and I don't think that's fair. It's a reality TV show. That's not fair on her. But because of her secret, Jimmy goes off the deep end. Excuse me. Jimmy begins going insane because he doesn't know how to properly handle his mom's secret. So, as the nights go on, everybody's starting to get out. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's starting to calm down. Time to get drink and head to bed. Jimmy starts doing, I guess, recording himself, and they put this out, where he's having trouble handling, very obviously, that his mom slept with his best friend. And he's going down the deep end, just having a hard time dealing with that. And also, I'm pretty sure Jimmy's gay. I'm pretty sure Jimmy and Gabriel are, but that's just me. So he's freaking out. He then, and they have to blur this out, he ends up going into the pool, stark ass naked, bare rump, everything out, and he was chit-chatting with Charlene? Yes, Charlene for a while. Because Charlene, these are moms, and they're seeing one of the sons go down a deep end and down a bad path. And Charlene's trying to console him, and then So Young comes out because it's time for bed. It's bedtime. And Charlene says, hey, I'm going to go. This is a mother-son moment. You guys have to work this out. And Jimmy's all like, no, stay. And Charlene leaves. Even though she's being a mama bear. I kind of like that about her. I kind of like some of the moms just because they're like, oh, you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. We didn't want to go near you with a 10-foot pole, but you're a sweetheart. So Young is one of those women that I wouldn't want to go near with a 10-foot pole. But she's trying. So she comes out. She tries to console her son, saying, "Hey, come inside. It's time for bed. We need to talk this out. You're going through something," because he's again swimming out there, bare bottom and all. And he's like, "Nope, not gonna happen. You just go on. I'm perfectly fine. I'm fine. I'm happy." And because he's not talking to his mom, and So Young realizes, hey, this isn't. She didn't want the secret to destroy her relationship with her son, and I get it. I understand, but you did a messed up thing there, So Young. You did a real messed up thing. Oh, I forgot to mention this last episode. So Young is a interesting character, to say the least. She can have sex with anybody, but she prefers to have fire love. She'll have sex with anybody, but unless there's fire love, she will not kiss them. So, thinking about that now, I wonder, did she kiss his best friend, or was there no fire love? Probably not. Well, I kind of feel bad because So Young breaks down crying in the bed and everything, and I felt bad about that, but that's how these shows go. You watch them because then you realize your life isn't as awful as these people's lives. Next day, Kelly and Jose go on a date, a very long date, to a Mexican landmark that Kelly all set up. And I'm going to be real. Jose's all, oh, I'm so excited. This shows determination. This shows that Kelly really is a kind human being and everything like that. And she wants to do fun stuff. And Kelly's like, I'm doing this to get him away from Paula, to cut that umbilical cord, because I want Jose to lay his Mexican pipe all in me. So she was taking him to a landmark, and she got a nice little boat to take him. Oh, it looks like a fun little ride. And Jose's all like, yeah, I'm so excited. This is wonderful. She's so nice and wonderful and amazing. They're holding hands. And the site that she took him to is, I guess, a famous Mexican landmark that is called the Mushroom Rock. Excuse me, I'm not a traveled individual. I mean, I've been to Texas, South Carolina, North Carolina, Missouri, Colorado, Wyoming. I don't usually leave the U.S. because America, yeah. But anyways, they act like this is a big thing, and they're so excited to see a rock that's shaped like a mushroom, and they're all so, oh, it's so wonderful. And Jose's looking at her like, I'm so happy I got to see this beautiful landmark with you. You're so kind and awesome and amazing, and I really like you and stuff. And they're growing closer. Kelly's all like, I really like you too. Please shoot your tender sauce all up inside me. As far as I know, they only kiss. But, that's that. Let's see, I'm trying to skip forward. They now come home. They come back to the manor, and everybody's like, man, they've been gone for a long time. Jose must have juiced up that tender sauce into her, and, you gotta, I want to say this is Ricky. Double checking my notes. Yes, this is Ricky. Ricky's there consoling Paula, and Paula's all like, no, he wouldn't do that with her. She's not the right one for her. And we end up finding out Paula knows her son. But that mama bear mentality that she has is a little too much. I think that's going to come out next episode. I think we have reverse Oedipus here, to be honest. Well, they come home. They're, Paula's all upset because Jose's been gone for so long, and Ricky's like, he likes her, he's into her, and they come back. Jose's all like, yeah, it was fun, and they come back. Kelly's taking the lead in a lot of stuff, and it's kind of becoming obvious that Kelly's a little bit of a bitch. I could have told you that after episode 1. But it's starting to be very much established that, Kelly did this to take her away from Paula. And after they're all back, there's jabbings back and forth that, hey, you must have gone to some hotel room. You guys are gone very long. And Paula starts, letting in that she wanted to go to that area too. I'm jumping way too far ahead. Paula wanted to go with him to the Mushroom Rock. Like, that was a trip that they were planning together. They were going to go do that together. Mother and son together. And Jose's like, well, we can go again next time. Me, you, Kelly, we can take everybody. And Kelly's like, no. And Paula's like, well, was it a boat for 2? And Jose was like, no. And Kelly was like, yes. Because Kelly's coming off very much, cunt. Well, let's skip to the next part, the final part. They have a little dinner dance-off thing where it's Mexico, so they're eating tacos and drinking tons of tequila. Just tons. And everybody's dancing, having a good time. So Young's breaking out the moves, and I don't think she's a great dancer. And everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Except one person. Kelly. Because Kelly's starting to get very much annoyed. And kind of, I guess, racist? I don't know. But she's getting annoyed that Paula and Jose are talking in Spanish with one another. I mean, Paula doesn't hide it that she's from Mexico City, and Jose's Mexican himself. Even though they live in California, they're Mexican, so they're speaking Spanish to one another. And also, it turns out that I'm trying to get the names right again because I'm still not on it perfectly. Stephanie is also Spanish, and it's their first language, so, everybody's getting all uppity. The moms are getting annoyed with Jose, Paula, and Stephanie speaking Spanish, and they're like, well, we're not in on the conversation. We don't know if you're talking bad about us and everything. They're all chit-chatting, and Ricky's with them, and Ricky's learning Spanish, and they're translating for Ricky so that everybody can be in the conversation. They're doing naturally, and Kelly comes out, and I need to get it. Kelly starts getting kind of ticked off, and oh, hey, look, somebody in the back, one of the cat crew members here in the shot, mask, and yeah, this is a crew member, obviously. Kelly starts complaining that they're speaking Spanish, and they're obviously speaking behind their back. You're not being kind. Everybody else wants to know what you're saying. So you're being very rude. You need to speak English. Quit speaking Spanish. Okay? Quit it. Quit being mean. Well, if you're going to speak Spanish, you need to go off somewhere else. Well, everybody's like, okay, well, we're done. We're just going to go inside. And Stephanie and Paula are going inside. Well, Kelly's already in there, I guess. And Stephanie and Paula are still speaking Spanish with one another, and Kelly looks over at them and goes like, you're still doing it. How do I know you're not talking behind my back? How do I know you're not being biatches to me? And Kelly's getting very abrasive, getting very loud and rude and obnoxious. I mean, Paula and Stephanie can speak Spanish. That's their first language. And they're even saying, hey, Spanish is our first language. Paula's not as fluent in English as, say, Stephanie is, but they're saying, hey, this is just us. We're in Mexico. We're Spanish. We're allowed to speak Spanish back and forth. And Kelly tries to throw young Ricky under the bus, saying, well, he doesn't know what you're saying. And, young Ricky, who kind of looks like he's picking his nose here, And Ricky's like, I don't care. I'm learning a little bit of Spanish through this. I enjoy it. Well, because they're getting so loud and Kelly's becoming very obnoxious and very rude and kind of prissy about it. I'm trying to get to it. Jose comes down because he's in bed. He's trying to relax. Jose comes down and says, hey, what's the problem? You know, what's going on here? Talk to me. I'm here. You know, we had this wonderful date. We had this fun time. We kissed. We had fun. And Kelly just blows him off because Kelly's being a prick. And Kelly's like, they're speaking Spanish still, and they're not listening to me. Because I just want to get tender sauced. I don't care about everybody else. Well, she's all annoyed that, you know, so she blows off Jose, and Jose kind of comes out that, hey, I didn't like that. I didn't appreciate that, so that's not a side I wanted to see, and I think I'm not as interested in Kelly anymore. You know, Kelly yelled at Paula, she yelled at Stephanie, she's being a prick. Well, Stephanie tries to go and smooth everything over with Kelly, and Kelly's like, no, you guys keep talking Spanish behind my back, you're talking behind my back, and Stephanie says, well, if I had something to tell you, I'd tell you straight to your face. My God, I'm falling into this reality TV show trap. And Kelly's being belligerent, being annoying, saying you should just speak English because the majority of people can speak English. Kind of rush. But anyways, I feel like part of this is also scripted just because it happens so perfectly. It happens so perfectly. Paula and Jose are chit-chatting in their room together. God, that is creepy to say. That is next level creepy now that I think about it. Anyways, they're talking about how Kelly is Kelly, how she was always a bad choice for Jose. This is also a bad picture for Paula, but I'm sorry. And they still hear in a whole other part of the room Kelly and Stephanie yelling, and Jose doesn't like the yelling and the shouting. Stephanie comes to their room, and I've got into the next episode. Stephanie comes into their room, and after Kelly says, well, I'm the monster now, Stephanie's in their room, chit-chatting and saying, hey, she's not stopping, she's still going on with it, and I don't know what's going to happen. But that's the end of this episode. And then we get the shots of next episode that I still am not going to go to. Probably going to watch it tomorrow or later. Anyways, at the end of this episode, we learned that So Young, all these people are freaks. They have some disturbing things in their past that they haven't even talked about. They all are still getting uber drunk. Kind of creepy that these moms want to date basically their sons, and it's starting to look like Paula has a thing for her son, her own biological son. So Young probably ruined her relationship with her son. Kelly's a raging monster, and we saw that coming from a mile away. She was the plant. She was set to become the monster. But I'm shocked that it took 2 episodes. I am shocked that they didn't start that, in episode 3. But hey, it is what it is. With that, we come to the end of the episode. We come to end of the video. And what I want to say is, if you like this video, leave a comment down below. Share it out with your friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. And hit that thumbs up. Hit that notification button. Share it out with everybody. I'm saying it all wrong. I am me. But I just want to say as the end, bye for now.